You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to give you a nice cryptocurrency show. We're going to be going through Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, the mid-term, the long-term. We're also going to be going through some very important indicators as well. And once we're done with Bitcoin and the on-chain juicy stuff too, once we're done with Bitcoin, guys, we're going to be going through some altcoins as well. We're going to be looking at Pika because we did a nice little video on Pika yesterday, and we made some nice gains there. So we're going to be going through that chart very briefly, and then we're going to be going into potential trades on the market side for today over on Fairdesk, which we're going to be taking. I've got, I think, 3 trades lined up. Pretty exciting stuff, and we are literally on the edge of taking one here. So yeah, just going to go through that very quickly when we get towards the end of the stream type thing, okay? But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the charts of Bitcoin, and let's dissect where we were yesterday on the stream and in relevance to where we are today in terms of the price, okay? Just jump into the chat quickly. We've got Mindless Musician on, we've got Donna, we've got Mr. Miles, and we got Mr. Dave P himself. Nice to see you on the stream there, guys. I do appreciate you stopping by. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Oh, just one second. If you want to like it, give it a thumbs up. It does help tremendously. But yeah, let's get deep down, dirty and deceitful into the Bitcoin charts today. What are we looking at today? Okay, from yesterday, guys, we can see it's very polluted, so I will clean this up very shortly. The music is letting me down this morning. Not great. Have you got music on, guys? Yep, I've got some music going for you. Let me get that going. Perfect stuff. And yeah, let's do Bitcoin, right? So yesterday we were talking about. Let's just let's get rid of all this for a second. Let's get rid of all this. Let's start afresh, okay? Let's start afresh. Yesterday we were talking about this parallel channel, guys. This parallel channel is pretty big, pretty juicy, and that was the range that we were sort of playing around in for quite a while, okay? And that range was between 71,000 and 69,500. Now, you guys know my prediction for the week was to come all the way up to 72,000, 72.2 to be precise. TP was at 72,000, unfortunately for my long position. Didn't hit it. And I was in the sauna when this absolute madness happened, so I completely missed it. Pretty annoying, but I was actually watching the charts all day, like, Bitcoin, do something. And then I go to the gym, go to the sauna. First time in a while because I haven't been 100% health-wise. And then, and yeah, absolutely just so much volatile price action there, and I completely missed the whole thing. But yeah, I would have actually probably closed my trade if I'd have seen it jump up that fast. But hey ho, is what it is. Bitcoin will be doing Bitcoin things, but let's talk about where we think the possibilities of it going today is. Now, the first thing that is screaming out at me, guys, is we are currently back inside of this range. Okay, the range that we were just talking about again is 69.5 up to around 71.1. Okay. Now, also I said, if we do get rejected at around 72, the likelihood of us actually ranging for a couple of weeks to a month up until the halvening is very likely here. So that's definitely something we need to take into consideration there. And what do you know, we are pretty much doing it right now. Okay, so the support level to really be keeping your eyes peeled for today is going to be 69,500. If we lose that, there is going to be a potential Bitcoin move to the downside. Okay, and that Bitcoin move to the downside. Let me just bring back the rest of the TA that we had a second ago, because I want to break this down for you guys as well, because this is also very important stuff that we can be taking with us on our trading journey today. So yeah, the first thing that I want to be talking to you guys about is potentially another measure move to the downside. So we do have that parallel channel that we were just discussing, and that move to the downside would consist something along the lines of this, and this is what we saw yesterday, and the move did play out really nicely. So well done to everyone who did get involved with that. Now, again, guys, we've had a retest. If we lose this turn, if we don't break to the upside in terms of a level of support here from 69.5, I would expect a bit more downside, okay? And when I say downside, I mean a test of the 0.618 Fibonacci juicy retracement. Okay, so that will mean a short position of around 1.39% to the downside here for Bitcoin. Very, very simple. Going to be playing in the range that we're currently in. Okay. From yesterday's low. Okay, so nothing too crazy, but 1.39% is definitely on the cards there if we do see this rejection play out. If we don't see this rejection play out, and this is why it's such a pinnacle level for Bitcoin right now, is because there's actually a bull flag breakout scenario that we can be using to our advantage as well. So we're going to be leaving that price range there. We're going to be taking this price range. We're going to be bringing it over here, okay? Because at the moment, there's a move to either side, which we can actually profit from, okay? So let's get a measure move from this this bull flag, which you can see, very, very nice stuff here. The bull flag that I'm talking about, guys, is support on the lower side. Really clean here. Really nice momentum to the upside every time that we have a test on this area. Really strong here. And also resistance to the top side as well. Resistance, okay? Now, we have seen so much resistance in this area. Once we're testing this so many times, guys, it's only a matter of time before we break to the upside. So personally, right now, I would expect a bit of a break to the upside, just simply going on that factor. How big is the break going to be? It all depends. It all depends. But as you can see here, the break that we could be looking for is going to be worth around 1.9%. Let's get rid of this one for a second. It's going to be worth around 1.9% to the upside, and that will be testing the 0.764 Fibonacci retracement. Very likely for this to happen today, guys. Just a nice break to see a test of these highs again. Test of this range at around 71.1. So yeah, really nice long position there, worth around 2%. So yeah, you could pretty much get involved with quite a lot on Bitcoin today. The charts are looking quite favorable for a nice trade, breaking out either direction. Okay, so good stuff. Hit the like or you'll be walking the plank, says Mr. Miles. Good stuff, man. Love it. Never failing to make me laugh, bro. Never failing to make me laugh. Let's see where the volume weighted ATR bands are this morning. And well, not this morning, it's the afternoon now. But yeah, let's see where they are. And let's break that down. I'm going to get rid of the TA for a second. You can see we've got the 5-minute and the 15-minute slowly coming into a progressionary stance. Okay, so that is a bullish sign here for this bounce potentially if we do come down to this area. And what do you know? It is sort of lining up at 68.4 for the volume weighted ATR band to come down over the next sort of hour or so if we get rejected from this zone. Okay, so there is going to be another potential move from the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement. So basically, if you can't make money on Bitcoin today, quit trading. I'm joking, don't do that. Obviously, everyone can be new to trading and stuff like that, but what I'm saying here is that there is so many moves to be had here for Bitcoin. Just looking at the short term, very briefly dissecting it there, we've got loads of support, loads of resistance, loads of chart patterns, loads of measure moves. There's loads and loads of signals here that we're gonna make some decent cash today. Okay, so yeah, it's looking pretty good there. It's the charts that I do really like to see. Okay, now let's bring up MAs and see what we're working with there. Ditch the volume weighted ATR bands for a second, and I'm also going to ditch the TA for a second as well, guys. You can see we're kind of, obviously we had a really strong uptrend here, 7 SMA riding really nice bounce off the 21 EMA there, and from there we've kind of just fizzled down quite aggressively. The one thing that would concern me, guys, and looking at these moving averages, because they are very coiled up right now, I do want to look at the estimated whale ratio on chain, because when we do see coiled up moving averages like this, guys, when we see coiled up moving averages, usually we see quite an aggressive break in the price. If I can get the right tools on the chart, then I'll be able to show you. Yeah, so as you can see here, coiled up moving averages, a nice big break there, worth around 64,600 all the way down to around 63.7, so nearly $1,000 there, around $800. And yeah, you can see here, coiled up moving averages, massive break to the upside, coiled up moving averages, break. Okay, so this is what is concerning me right now. So we're going to actually have a look at the on-chain stuff right now, because I want to get this data to see if the whales are going to be manipulating this today. Okay. So let's jump to that right now. Exchange whale ratio, not estimated whale ratio. And yeah, what do you know? Whale ratio is actually quite high today. We haven't seen that much of a dip over the last day or so. It is a lagging bit of data here, but we are still in these highs, okay? In these highs essentially means, guys, that the whales are basically putting their Bitcoin onto the exchanges in large amounts, and basically, it means the manipulation is on the cards, okay? So just be aware for that. Just looking at the short-term time frame, we could be looking at some manipulation station today here for Bitcoiny Woiny. Mic is not standing up. to attention. Not great, but yeah, that's what I would say about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, just off the bat quickly there, guys. So just be aware, it could be very volatile like we did see yesterday evening for me, so I'm not sure where you are in the world, but yeah, around that, it could be quite volatile, guys. Just be aware, that's definitely something to watch. If we do lose 68.4, okay, nearly said sell your house, sell your dog, not yet. We're too early in the stream for that. We could be looking at a potential bounce point of around 67.9. Okay, 67.9, 67.8. We do have the 200 EMA coming up on the hourly quite aggressively, actually, and we haven't really seen a bounce on that yet after seeing such an aggressive break to the upside. Okay, and usually when we do see a really aggressive break to the upside for this asset, if I can, as you can see here, massive break to the upside. The first sort of test on it is usually quite big, okay, in terms of momentum to the upside, and then the second test there as well, really nice and clean. So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there today is going to be this 200 EMA if we do dump down for Bitcoin, okay. So yeah, couple of things there, but that's what I would say about Bitcoin on the short-term time frame. Let's look at divergences, and let's look at what we're working with. We do have a hidden bullish divergence, guys. This is a sign that we're going to have continuation to the upside. Let's see how that happened in terms of the relative price. Okay, we came down, we saw that bullish divergence get created, and what do you know, from there we saw a massive move from 69.5 all the way up to 71.7. okay, so yeah, pretty aggressive, around a $2,200 move there. And then we slammed down off an absolute cliff. Remember jumping into the Telegram with the CC gang there, and everyone was just like, "Bitcoin's going to zero! Oh my god, it's crashing!" it was good fun in there last night, reading all those chats, guys. Yeah, good time. But yeah, it was very volatile there for Bitcoin, and I'm pretty annoyed I missed it. But yeah, let's get onto the midterm time frame and see what we're working with there. See if we got any sort of anything to sort of reference here. I mean, just jumping to the RSI quickly, we are in a bit of a breakout scenario here. How big that breakout scenario is going to be, that's kind of a relative question right now. If we are going to be doing a measure move for this resistance in terms of selling pressure, which we're currently seeing, usually falling wedges, guys, they tend to usually break to the upside. So we could see a little bit of buying pressure here for the 4 hour, which would indicate, guys, it would actually indicate that we're looking for that break to the upside out of this bull flag worth around 2%, bringing the price of Bitcoin back inside the range of 71,000 to 69.5. okay, well, we are currently in that range, but basically holding that range in terms of support. Okay, so it's definitely a point to be looking out for there on the midterm time frame. And also the 12-hour volume weighted ATR, guys, that little bad boy, she is he, whatever it wants to be, it's it's creeping up here. Okay, it's creeping up, and once we have cleared it with a lot of momentum here, you can see usually clearing it with a lot of momentum, the first bounce is usually quite aggressive. Okay, so we cleared it with a lot of momentum, so we want to be looking for that potential bounce point. Okay, the bounce point that I'm referring to in terms of the price is going to be around 67,673, and that is current. Okay, that is where it is right now in terms of the live price, guys. And if we do see 12-hour candles coming through, 4-hour candles coming through here, obviously we're probably going to be waiting 12 hours or so before we come down, unless we come down really aggressively here. But it's quite unlikely that we crash right now from 69.7 all the way down to 67. I wouldn't essentially expect that when we do have all those massive levels of support that I was just talking about here on the midterm, the short-term time frame. But yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for there for a trade in the future for a potential bounce. If we're looking at momentum from this zone, let's have a little look here. What was the bounce worth here? It's around a 2.73% bounce. We did get a little bounce there. It's a little bounce around 1.8% there, and you can see it's usually the first bounce. This is the most profitable when you do see a bullish momentum, like aggressive. So you see really aggressive bullish momentum here. First bounce, really nice and clean. Okay, couple of near enough bouncing points there, but yeah, the first bounce is the one that we really want to watch for. So yeah, definitely a point on the 12-hour to be looking out for there on the midterm time frame there for BTC. Is my tea cold enough to drink yet? Let's try it. I think I burnt my mouth on Monday doing this. Oh, we're in the game. We are in the game. Peppermint tea for the win today. Good stuff. Get that stomach health going. Right. Let's move on from BTC on the midterm. Actually, no, just quickly, guys. We do have the CW bands here that we are looking for a potential trade as well here on the 4 hour. If we do see us come up quite aggressively to 72.3 and test this level here, then actually no, this actually works on the 1 hour. My bad. Let's wait for this to load and we will revisit it. Okay, so as you can see here, the CW band is coming down quite aggressively. It's not that it doesn't work on the 4 hour, it's the fact that you get more reliable trades here on the 1 hour using this indicator, okay? And Salam's on the stream. Nice to see you on the stream there, Salam. That's what, 2-3 days in a row now? Do appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, slap a like on it. God, don't make that gif, please. But yes, so if we do see a nice big wick to the upside like so, like we did see yesterday, guys, this is just a really, really good example there. If we saw a wick to the upside and testing that CW band and then a candle body close below it, back inside this lovely channel that we do have here, what we're going to do, we're basically going to be shorting Bitcoin down to the next level of support. It's pretty reliable. I think around 70 or 80% success rate there. We tested it live on stream one time. It was really, really, really good. So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there. On the midterm time frame, directional movement index on the 4 hour is soaring to the goddamn moon. Okay, we're looking at around a 33 level for the ADX right now. This basically shows how strong the trend is or potentially could be. Okay, so now the thing that is slightly concerning me, guys, is these two bad boys. Okay, these two bad boys. You've got the bullish, the positive, and then you've got the negative. Okay, if these cross over with the ADX high, it's going to signal essentially. Unfortunately, I was thinking of another negative word, but I couldn't think of it. It's going to be a bearish crossover, and the ADX being this high essentially means we're going to have quite a strong downtrend. That's what this indicator is saying, which isn't great, okay? And you know me, guys, as transparent as possible. I always tell you what the chart is going to be doing. I'm not going to be like, it's bullish all day long, every day. But no, there's a sign here we could be seeing a potential downtrend if this crossover is going to be valid here, okay? He keeps a list of the people that are here and what days, then he counts the likes, and he triangulates his YouTube analytics with your time zone and finds out who's not hitting the like button. So you better hit that like button, says Mr. Miles. So it's a pretty good idea, man. It's a pretty good idea. Maybe I should do that. I'm only playing. If you want to hit the like button, you can. If you don't, then it's not a problem. It does help out the stream, and it does bring more people to the stream. And I'm here to educate brand new traders as well, and if I can help bring new traders into crypto, they're going to buy crypto, which essentially is going to pump your bags. So in reality, your like could actually convert to your bags going up. It's a bit of a far-fetched story, but yeah, technically true. Okay, but yeah, let's move on from Bitcoin on the midterm. Let's jump to the longer term time frame here, guys. And let's see what we're working with on the daily. The high-low market structure on the daily is still down at around 58. 58.9, guys. So as long as we're above 58.9, we're still going to be goddamn bullish. Okay, still really, really bullish. Still looking really, really good in this nice bullish uptrend here for this lovely, juicy bull market that we are currently in. And what I would be looking out for here, guys, is you can see straight away the point of control here on the... It always does this to me. It always does this. It always moves. That's obviously when you're playing with the charts, it does go to the strongest point. Okay, so if I zoom in, it should bring the point of control back to around here. Don't let me down. Just gonna let me down now, isn't it? But yeah, the point of control we did see a minute ago was on this area around 68,000. So that's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for there. And on the visible range volume profile, there we go. There she is. It's down actually around 66,600 there. And yeah, that's definitely going to be a point of support coming through. Oh, okay, little job offer coming through. Interesting. Yeah, so what I would be saying here is there is potential support on this area to really be looking out for there, guys. So yeah, overall it is looking fairly bullish, I would say, for Bitcoin right now on the daily, looking really, really, really strong here. Overall looking good. What I do want to see, if we are going to have that momentum to the upside, is us breaking this high to have the continuation of this trend. And if we do break that high, we will have a new confirmed high low around 60,600. I mean, hey, it's not the end of the world. The high low at the moment is 58.9. We do the volume weighted ATR band on the daily coming up at around 58.9 as well. And we know how juicy that bad boy is. Okay, we know how big the moves are from that. So yeah, if we do come down anywhere near to this level, there's going to be a huge bounce. Okay, I'm talking a giga. I'm talking a juicy big dog trade. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash, baby. Yeah, that's the move that I'm sort of looking for here on the macro play for Bitcoin. Massive bounce off the volume weighted ATR band on the daily. We've seen this multiple times. We traded this the last time it did bounce together, and you can see nice bit of momentum. Bounce, bounce. Didn't bounce there. Very nice bounce there. Nice little bounce there. So the more you bounce, the less bigger the move is. No, essentially the more you bounce, the smaller the move will actually get. Okay, so the first couple of bounces are really clean, really nice. And what do you know? We actually haven't bounced since we broke it to the upside, most recently here on the daily. So when we do come down to this, guys, it's pretty much God mode. Sell your house, sell your dog, buy Bitcoin at 59k. Don't do that. Just playing around. Something we do on the channel here. But yeah, 58k is a massive area to be looking out for there, and it lines up with the higher low on the macro. Let's look at money flow index again quickly, because this is a bullish. Hello, we were in this bearish sort of bearish zone here. Wasn't that good. We were seeing this looking pretty rough. Okay, and we're actually right back in the bull zone here, so it is looking good. We're looking for that potential bullish crossover. If we get that crossover on the daily, on the macro here for Bitcoin, I can't say it twice, but sell your house, sell your car, because Bitcoin is going to the goddamn moon. Okay, definitely a point to be looking out for that, and also potential bullish crossover on the vortex indicator as well. Here we've got the bullish is the blue, the negative is the red. Bullish is going to cross the upside over the negative with the money flow as well. Once we see these two bad boys going in tune, there's going to be paper planes flying everywhere. Paper planes made out of dollar bills. Okay, so yeah, get ready for that massive move to the upside when that does play out. Yes, we do have the halving. Okay, yes, there is many optics and stuff that is flying around right now, whether Bitcoin is going to be dumping for the halving, whether it's going to be holding, whether it's going to be ranging, whether it's going to be pumping to the goddamn moon, and we're just going to pump straight through the halving. Who knows at this point? And that's why there is a bit of uncertainty in the volume here for Bitcoin. And that's why we're seeing these 3 days of just pretty much ranging sort of period, because no one really knows what Bitcoin is going to be doing right now. But when we do see sell-offs, guys, they're going to be happening quite quick, because it's going to be the panic sell-off, because people are going to be like, oh my god, Bitcoin's dumping to 50k, it's going zero. So yeah, a lot of people will probably sell off, but I would expect to sell off just for hedge funds to sort of accumulate a bit more. I think I read BlackRock own like 1% of Bitcoin now, which is pretty goddamn scary. Okay, so we can't be letting them buy anymore. Now obviously they will continuously buy it, but we just need to be cautious that market manipulation is a thing, and it can potentially happen really aggressively, especially in these areas, guys. But yeah, that's going to be it for Bitcoin here. We could look at the stochastic RSI very quickly. Yeah, a little crossover to the upside, so that is in fact bullish right now, but not really seeing that volume that we are looking for there. But yeah, let's talk CCRSI, because I've had so many messages for this, guys. Like, a load of you reached out saying you basically want access to this indicator. If you do want access to this indicator, I can sort you out. If it is going to load. Not loading here, but yeah, 75% profitable, guys. I have actually built a little package for you guys here, and you can basically check this indicator out for 2 days on a free trial, and then it's at £38 a month, basically $50, or you can get it for lifetime for $350. And in terms of making $38 a month on this, it's extremely likely. Okay, it's pretty much foolproof here in a bull market. You can see really strong stuff. 75% of the time you see really nice moves. The last move was worth around 10% there. Good stuff. So yeah, anyone who was inquiring about that, link is in the description if you do want to go check that out. And we're actually going to be due a signal fairly soon here, coming down to this sort of level. We get a signal when we cross this level to the lower side, and then cross back over. When we cross back over, we usually see a nice bit of bullish momentum here, especially in this bull market. And right now we are 72% profitable. It's not loading though, it's concerning me. Yeah, there we go, 75% profitable, and as you can see, really nice uptrend here for a nice strategy. 98 trades, really strong stuff. So yeah, anyone did want to get involved with that, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, just thought I'd cover that very quickly. But yeah, moving on to Pika. We did a video on Pika Moon yesterday here, and it's basically a GameFi project, guys. That yeah, it's basically a GameFi project that kind of taken Pokemon and made it GameFi. Pretty goddamn cool in my opinion. I used to play a Pokemon Sapphire on my Game Boy when I was a kid. Yeah, so really excited about the launch of this game. And yeah, they've launched their token and currently sat at around, I think, maybe 200 million market cap. So they've absolutely killed it. The video I did yesterday was on this ascending triangle, and I basically explained after they found their floor, we've seen an ascending triangle, so we're looking for a nice massive move to the upside. And what do you know? Really clean stuff. Exploded here from, I think the video was done around this time, and we saw near enough a 2x on our investment yet again. Okay, really strong stuff for this asset. I do think there's a lot more room in the tank here for a nice move to the upside. These guys are really trying to compete with Axie Infinity and Sandbox and GameFi projects like that for this bull run, right? And there's basically still room for maybe another 8x or something like that. So yeah, definitely something to really continue there. There's a massive cup and handle. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, massive cup and handle there. To the moon. Yeah, Pika Moon, funnily enough. But yeah, let's this is getting dangerously close to a position here, guys. For dangerously close, it's actually very good. But let me explain this, because I did want to enter this, and I have been looking for an entry on this market cipher indicator for quite a while now, for the last 4 or 5 hours or so, because we have got our main anchor, we've got really nice money flow here, and we've got our sub anchor being formed here. Stochastic, unfortunately, guys, we crossed over a bit too early. Okay, I was hoping that we might have seen another bit of a leg up here, like we have seen previously when we see a small crossover, and then we see another leg up to the upside here. That's sort of what I was hoping for this asset, and unfortunately we are looking like we're just going to basically head down from here. The position is a short position, but unfortunately the stochastic RSI crossover is a bit early for us to be getting in over on Fairdesk. So basically it means that the move could be a lot smaller now, because we don't really have that much movement here for the RSI to continue down, right? So we're looking for the confluences when they're all in a row. We're looking for the stochastic crossover up on this side, entry point where we pretty much are now. VWAP hasn't crossed over yet either, and but apart from that, guys, everything else was lining up really perfectly for a lovely trade to the downside for Mask here. And unfortunately, well, we might see a bit more upside, guys. Obviously, we've got a long-legged doji star candle there. Obviously, it is Heikanashi, so it's not as accurate. But yeah, if we do see a bit more of a move to the upside and the stochastic does see a leg up there, then I will be looking for another entry here on Mask. But unfortunately, just to update you guys from yesterday, the entry here is it's not played out to perfection. Unfortunately, the confluences haven't lined up perfectly, so unfortunately we're not going to be getting into that right now unless market conditions start to change for this asset here on the micro. But yeah, let's do you expect us to do our own research? Give us all the info on Pika, the market cap, how much it's already minted, what's the tokenomics. I've done videos on this, man, if you want to go check it out. I know you're only playing, but yeah, if you want to go check it out, you can. And yeah, guys, if you are on the stream and you are just joining, I'm streaming every single day, Monday to Friday. I'm looking pretty short today. Let's bring me up a little bit. Yeah, I am streaming every single day, Monday to Friday here, picking apart the charts. We've got Copy Trader going as well. The stream is sponsored by BingX. Loads of bonuses there. Let me just run through the bonuses for BingX very quickly, guys, because they're actually running out. We've got a bonuses actually running for our community. You've got 3 days and 23 hours left to claim that. All you got to do is basically deposit and then hit a certain trade volume, and you basically get a shed load of vouchers to trade with, right? And it's actually very easy. It's a lot easier than you think to hit these volume targets when you're trading with leverage. Okay, so yeah, definitely something to really go check out here, guys. And it's only going to be valid for the next 3 days. So yeah, just wanted to cover that very quickly. And what else? Let's jump into some altcoins, guys. Let's do some altcoin videos together. A rule of mine: don't buy anything with moon in the name. Yeah, it's a pretty good rule, man. Pretty good rule. But yeah, let's jump to some altcoins, guys. As you know, I'm going to be recording some altcoin videos on the stream today, and I did want to do Stellar. I did want to do Stellar, so XLM. I think. I'll look at that chart in a minute. It's not on my watch list for some reason. Maybe there's because usually when we see a big bit of bearish news come out for an asset, I usually just go, right, not trading that for a while, delete off the watch list, and that's what happens to me sometimes. So there might be TA here, there might not. Unfortunately, doesn't look like there is. Let's jump to the daily, see what we're working with. Oh yeah, we do have a bit of TA all the way back from September 2022. So let's delete that and let's go fresh, super fresh here, and let's do some TA on Stellar here. I'm going to be basically prepping this chart for a video, so you just have to bear with me very, very quickly. A little behind the scenes for you guys of what I do. But yeah, just starting off with market structure here. Doing market structure lows, and then we're going to be plotting in the higher lows, because I essentially talk through the market structure of the asset to basically determine whether it's going to be bullish or bearish, and how long it's going to be. And then from that point, we can basically get some buy zones and stuff like that, right? Now, this is going to be the higher low there. This is obviously the high, a very aggressive high there. So what I am going to be doing, because this is essentially a new trend, I'm going to be turning this... What color should I turn it? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So yeah, that's going to be the low there, and then we're looking for the higher low point, which is going to be there as well. And you can see we're breaking that. The next point is coming down to here, and then we broke that again. So yeah, the most recent higher low would actually be all the way down at 10 cents. Not great. Okay, not great. Whiff, please. I already requested that at the start. Okay, sorry, man. I do apologize if I missed that in the chat. Some TA on whiff would be nice, Chester, especially the volume weighted ATRs. Yeah, sure, man. I can break that down for you. Maybe I'll do a video on whiff. I mean, I'm not really the biggest meme coin guy in the world, but if there's money there, there's money there. No, it would be naive of me to ignore what whiff is currently doing right now. So yes, we can. We can be breaking that down. But yeah, let's do Stellar, and then we'll do whiff, and then we're gonna do, what was Donna's request? Ethereum. We could do some Ethereum. I won't do a video on Ethereum because they don't tend to perform very well, because it's a very, very saturated market there. Pocket Network to the list could be one. USD and BTC pairs, please. Whiff and Ethereum have been requested too. Chester is sad, but the meme market often gives the most gains. I know, man. It is what it is. Right, anyway, let's get into this. I'm here today to give you an update here on XLM, a bit of Stellar coming through. We're going to be talking about this asset from a market structure perspective, and then we're going to be going through breaking down TA, see what targets we can be expecting here for this asset, and then we're going to be doing some price predictions for the next 6 to 12 months coming into this very juicy bull market coming through here. So yeah, make sure you watch the video all the way to the end. You know the score. If you like it, drop a like. If you've got an opinion, drop a comment. All good stuff. And yeah, let's start off with the market structure for this asset right now. Just going to lows for Stellar here on the macro, guys. The low here that we do see was 7 cents. Higher low was up at around 7.4, and you can see from there we've seen a really quite a nice uptrend. Okay, we did set a high coming through at around 19 cents. Now, this is very interesting because it was a very aggressive move to the upside. So unfortunately, it does kind of invalidate the future trend that we were referencing. So what I've done here, I've actually put in a new trend from a low point that we did see from that massive dip here, and then this is the new uptrend that we're referencing. Okay, the new uptrend is looking pretty strong, may I add. Okay, the low that we've got for that is around 10 cents, and then you can see higher lows being formed around this area at around 10 cents 7, and then the most recent higher low is actually all the way down here at 10 cents 9. That essentially means, guys, even if you dump down to 11 cents, 10 cents 9, you're still going to be in a bullish trend. Okay, so it's still looking good for you even if you dump down to those areas, but just be aware your assets could fluctuate around 20% to the downside here. Do I think that's going to happen? It's pretty unlikely, right? It's pretty unlikely right now just because of how bullish the market currently is, and Stellar is definitely a coin to be looking out for there for the future of this bull run here. So one thing that I would be referencing here is going to be a really nice solid trend line to the upside here. You can see actually momentum from this zone is building. Okay, we're getting a little bit slower here as we're breaking off this, and you can see what I mean by momentum is 6% bounce there. You can see massive bounce there, and then you can see we tested it again, massive bounce again. Okay, so from there we've tested it again, And basically what's going to happen here, we're going to come down and test it. So there is going to be a move, probably around 7%. We like to go half of the previous momentum wave from that trend line, and that's probably going to be worth around 7% for this asset. So definitely something to really be looking out for there in terms of a bounce point for Stellar here. But overall, the chart doesn't look too bad as long as you're above 10 cents 9. Let's look at moving averages, guys. Moving averages right now, you can see the 7 SMA on the daily. We are currently flirting with the idea of holding that level of support. So what I want to see here for Stellar is a candle body close in 17 hours and 40 minutes here above the 21 EMA and above the 7 EMA. If we can get that, we're probably looking for a bit of upwards momentum, like you can see here. Candle body close, upwards momentum of around 3.86% there. And being in this nice juicy little uptrend here, we're likely to see a bit more. It's a micro uptrend, which we will go into very, very shortly. We're likely to see a bit more upwards momentum there. So let's jump down to the hourly time frame. And let's break this down quickly, because just looking at the chart, guys, I probably would say that we've got a rising wedge here. And a rising wedge, guys, they tend to usually break to the downside here. So what we're looking for here is as many touches along these trend lines. Okay, so you see resistance, 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 support, support, support. And that basically creates a rising pizza slice, if you will. But you can see this is a compressed chart pattern. So what's happened here, we actually haven't seen that breakout coming through. We've just basically run that all the way up to the upside here and compressed quite aggressively in this area. This essentially means that the measure move here for this trade was very, very, very small, and basically means that it's not really that valid. Okay, what we can do after that is do a measure move like so, and then we can be looking at potential price targets here of around $12.86 there if we are going to see downside. Okay, what I would be looking for here, guys, considering we are seeing a nice little bit of a wave to the upside, what I would be looking for here is just pretty much a complete reversal here, and the support that I'm sort of referencing is going to be this area. Okay, we need to get above this and hold it, and then we can be looking for price targets around 13.9, and then after that around 14.3. Remember, guys, this is the micro, so there's plenty of things to be had here, and this is basically just from a trading perspective. If you're trading this like every other day or so, not so much hodling. If you're holding, you're in the money. Okay, you're in the money. Just be patient. It will send to the goddamn moon. Obviously, not financial advice. Please be aware of that. But yeah, just from a trading perspective, again, guys, there is heavy resistance from this zone. You can see resistance, 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 resistance. You're currently testing that resistance, but after testing something so many times, think of it like a piece of drywall in these disgusting new build houses that they're building. Usually, if you punch the wall 100, well, not 100 times, 10 times, you're going to break through it, okay? They're literally like paper, okay? So what is likely to happen here is us breaking to the upside, finding support, and then seeing another leg up, okay? Just want to jump to the daily here and look at volume-weighted ATR bands here on the daily. And what we're going to do with that is see if we can get some sort of levels there, and then once we're done with that, we're going to be getting deep down and dirty into a price prediction for this next bull run for this asset. Very exciting stuff. So what can we see here? Just going to get rid of the MAs quickly. Yeah, what can we see here for this asset? We can see that the 60-minute was in a digressionary stance, and you can see when we're in a digressionary stance, we actually trend quite aggressively along that to the downside. But you can see we're slowly picking up now. We're slowly picking up, but you can see the 60-minute coming up and the 60-minute coming up there. This is in a progressionary stance and can mean we trend along to the top side of it, okay? So that is a bullish sign here for XLM, bit of Stellar. And then also on top of that, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news. Bearer of bad news. The bearer of bad news here is basically saying that we've got heavy resistance zones sat on this area, and the volume weighted average true range on the 4-hour and 12-hour is basically pretty rough. Okay, so just be aware of that. If you are going to be trading this, you're likely to see a move of around 8% to the downside when you try and test this high, on the basis that these two volume weighted average true range bands stay in this horizontal and even digressionary stance here. If that happens, then I would expect heavy resistance to the downside. If they start to move up here, like we did see here, guys, then it's very likely that we actually trend above them and or trend alongside them and see some nice upwards momentum. So that's definitely something you really, really want to be looking out for there. Yeah, let's do some price predictions for the next bull run, and let's see what we're working with here. So jumping to the weekly here on Bybit chart, not sure about the data here on Bybit, how much we're going to get, but all-time highs, what we can see here on this chart, currently sat at around 44 cents. So if you were to buy Stellar at this level exactly, what are we looking for in terms of X's, in terms of percentages? Let's get into it and let's get excited. Okay, so you're looking at around a 3.2x there for this asset, around 224%, because 100% would be a 2x, guys. 200% would be a 3x on your investment, and then you can see that is the all-time high, okay, that we have on this chart. Not really sure about what we've got on CMC, but what I'm saying here, guys, is usually, mostly, in every single bull market, we break all-time highs, especially for assets like Stellar. So what I would expect here is higher prices, okay, higher prices than 44 cents there. How high is a bit of a relative question, okay? Can't really put a price on that right now, but if we are going to be aiming, you can't really just drag it to the top. I mean, we could do some Fibonacci and see what levels are currently present to see if we've got that. Let's do that quickly and see if that's going to work. Yeah, so I mean, the next Fibonacci level that I can see here would be the 1.618. I mean, we could get... Can we get any more in there? Not that I can see on this indicator right now. So yeah, unfortunately we can't. But yeah, the next area that we can be looking for is going to be around 67 cents here for this asset. And if you are going to be buying this asset right now, that is going to mean around a 5x on your investment. A 4.9x on your investment there. Really, really crazy stuff. If you're looking for a buying opportunity for this asset, what I would say is be patient, wait. We are coming to the halving, and usually we do see a bit of a dump for the halving, especially for altcoins, just before we see a really, really nice steady uptrend, nice juicy alt season coming through. But the buy areas that I would essentially really be looking for would be referencing what we were talking about at the start of the stream here, guys. I'll start the video here, is going to be this higher low point at 10 cents 9. If we come down to that, you can see how much momentum we do have from that zone. Really, really, really strong buy area there. And before that, the most recent higher low is also down at this area as well, guys. So in terms of a buying zone for Stellar, if we do dump here, my second option would be here around 10 cents 9. My first option would actually be on the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band, and also on this trend line at around 12 cents and 12 cents and 4. Yeah, that's sort of what I would say there for a nice buy area for Stellar. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research. But yeah, that's going to be it from me in terms of your Stellar update, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, comment on it. If you've got an opinion, let me know in the comment section what you are thinking, and whether you're going to be getting Stellar at these levels too. But yeah, that's going to be it from me now. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Damn, I didn't press stop record before I said okay. So at the end of the video, it's like, peace out, I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Yeah, kind of messed that up a bit. But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, Kurd. See you popping by. And I see Abhijit as well. And Simon coming through. Nice to see you on the stream there, Simon. Good morning to the CC gang, he's saying. Good stuff. We're going to be going through Dog with Hat next, guys, on the stream. So strap in, strap on, get ready for that. And where is Dog with Hat on Crypto Bubbles today? GT is just exploded, 33%. Not heard of that coin before. Maybe that's worth a look. Where's Whiff? Where is Whiff? It's one of those Where's Wally or Where's Waldo things. There it is, 8.4% to the downside. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I mean, we did see it up like 23% yesterday, I think it was. ICP also taking a bit of a dip. Bitcoin Cash is just exploding, like we did say at the start of the week it was going to do that. So yeah, looking pretty good there on the Bitcoin Cash hodl. And what else? Mantle actually exploded yesterday, and now we're seeing a bit of a downside turn for that asset. Absolutely fine for that to happen. Brother, can you check ISSP? Top right of the bubbles. Yeah, completely. I can see it. Was like, were you all like looking for it as well? Yeah, I would be if I was watching someone trying to find it. My third eye tells me Cass will move up soon. Also, I just had a great idea for a meme coin. Dog without hat. It's genius. Right. Anyway, let's do a bit of Whiff. Let's do a bit of Whiff. Do a video on Whiff, and let's break down that and see if we can get some price predictions. I know there's not that much data on Whiff, so we're going to do Mexi here, because that's where we're going to get all the juicy data of as much as we can get. I mean, it's pretty hard to do TA on this. Like, come on. It's just ridiculously bullish. Ridiculous. Okay, so Let's do some, I mean, we haven't really got volume weighted ATR bands on the daily here. Maybe it's the chart. Can we get them on the hourly? Yes, we can. That's a good sign. Okay, so can we get them on the 12-hour? Yes, we can get them on the 12-hour. Okay, we're going to start the video on the 12-hour. That's going to be good. And if you guys are just joining the stream, we are recording videos live today, as we are doing TA, and then I upload the videos to the channel to try and get some more traction to the stream and basically show more people about crypto. And yeah, it's working, guys. It is really, really working. Like we gained, there we go, just going up. This is the live subscriber count for the channel, and I did think it would be quite cool to target 5,000 subs for the halving, but it's like maybe 20 days away, so we're going to get 770 subs in 20 days. It's a bit of a stretch, okay? So yeah, maybe we can work together for that. But yeah, we're going to be doing some videos to try and boost it. But yeah, yesterday I got 30 subs. So as you can see here, nice big spike here in the chart. So yeah, hopefully we can do that as a team. That'd be quite cool to see the CC gang exploding and growing as one. And yeah, that's going to be a high low, because you can see nice pullback after high getting broken, high getting broken, and then breaking that high again. And that would be a higher low as well. That would also be a higher low, because you can see we come down after breaking a high, and then we have a significant pullback, and then we break that high again to confirm that higher low. Good stuff. Now you can see after that a massive move to the upside, but unfortunately we haven't broke that high yet. So this disgusting, deceitful, dirty downwards dump here hasn't actually been valid in terms of a higher low market structure point. So that is going to be red. That is an unconfirmed higher low, and we are going to be getting some Fibonacci involved in this. Really itchy nose. Let's have a little look. Okay, and I know the audience for this is going to be a lot less familiar with TA, so I'm going to try and, don't want to use the terminology dumb it down a bit, but dumb it down a bit, make it a bit simpler for the degens who just ape into meme coins, right? So here, Optimus coming through, nice to see on the stream there. I hope this market doesn't disappoint me. I just sold my PC to buy some coins. So that's a brave move. But I remember that guy Benjamin Cohen, right? He I watched one of his videos before. I think it was him. Might not have been him. But he was so bullish on Ethereum, like he sold all of his possessions, and he was just sat there like with his laptop working on like a cardboard box, because he was like, anything I own, it's gonna 3x, so I might as well sell everything. So yeah. Very, very interesting. So I guess you're in the same sort of boat there, Kurt. But yeah, just that sprung to mind. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a dog with hat TA video, and a bit of a prediction on this to see how high this could go. I mean, I would like to get up market caps and stuff like that. Yeah, you bear with me 1 second, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nearly there. Okay, we back. Yeah, so we got dog with hat chart up here, and we can look at the actual market cap for that, around $3 billion. If we're going to be comparing that to, we will compare that to Doge and SHIB, because that is going to be the comparison that people are going to want to see here. Okay, so let's get back to that, and let's start breaking this chart down. Okay, let's start breaking this chart down together and record a nice little juicy video on it, okay? Right. I'm here today to give you an update on WIF, a bit of dog with hat. Obviously, this chart has been exploding. This asset, this meme coin, is doing very, very well over the last few weeks, months or so. And we're looking at some key price targets in this video, and key buying areas for WIF, and also points to really be looking out for the future. And then at the end of the video, guys, we're going to be going into some targets. How high can this asset go over the next 6 to 12 months or so? Very, very interesting stuff, guys. So yeah, make sure you watch it all the way to the end, because we're going to be going some really, really big targets here. So yeah, and also some key buying areas for you guys to be looking out for there. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. If you like the content, smash a like. If you've got an opinion on WIF, drop it in the comment section as well, guys. Amazing stuff. But yeah, let's talk about market structure to start off with, guys. You know I like to start my videos with that. And the market structure for you guys that aren't quite familiar with TA, like technical analysis on charts here, what I would say here, this basically is the confirmation that we're going to still be in this lovely uptrend. Okay, so the higher low points that we're currently referencing are 1.67, 1.60 and 1.03. These are the three most recent confirmed higher lows here, and basically if we lose 1.61, which will be the second confirmed higher low there, very tight to the first, if we lose that area, then this basically confirms that we're going to be in a downtrend. Okay, so that's where you want to be very cautious holding your coins, especially for an asset like WIF, like this meme coin. You know, when we dump, guys, I'm sure you've been holding this, you know, when we dump from all-time highs or crucial levels here, the pullbacks are disgusting. They're dirty. They panic sell. It's retail traders here, and they basically just get scared and just sell all their bags, right? Which is absolutely fine. It happens in these markets, in these types of coins. Okay, so yeah, let's look at some targets to really be looking out for there. In terms of market structure, guys, as I said, that point is a really scary point to be looking out for there. And even if you do dump down around 44% for this asset, you're still technically going to be in an uptrend. You're still going to be a bullish asset. So it's absolutely fine if that does happen. So please be cautious here. You could expect a 44% move to the downside. If that does happen, you're still bullish. Don't worry, it's absolutely fine. One thing that I do want to see here for WIF, guys, one thing I do really want to see here for WIF is the confirmation of a new higher low. The confirmation I'm talking about here is this red line, okay? If we can confirm that, the way that we do confirm that is breaking this current all-time high for WIF. If we can do that, then amazing stuff. We're basically confirming that we have a new level of support. And as you can see from a volume-weighted ATR band standpoint, guys, this will be a really strong area. Okay, so the volume weighted average true range indicators here, they're very strong for levels of support. We haven't got that much data on them here so to showcase to you guys, but on other charts, I'm sure if you've seen other videos of mine, there's a lot more data to show here, but we haven't actually tested these to the lower side here. So if we are going to see a bounce point, this is where I would potentially see a very strong bounce point. So that does bring me onto the buying zone for WIF. If we are looking for a buying zone, if you're scared to get in now because we're close to the top, that's absolutely fine. You should never buy the top. It'll always pull back, most likely. So what I would say here is a buying zone for WIF to really be looking out for. There is actually a retracement of around 36%. We are seeing a little bit of a move to the downside from the high test today. Currently sat at around 10% in a negative stance. But we know when Bitcoin and other major assets start to dump, we probably will see this asset pull back. Now, with that being said, guys, let's look at Fibonacci. Okay, Fibonacci from the swing low, the floor here for WIF, which is all the way down there. I don't know if you could see it on the screen there, up to the all-time high. And that basically gives us very strong levels of support and resistance in simple terms for you guys to understand here. You can see the support level is going to be around $2.76 for this asset, which you can see here, massive levels of support here we have seen from these wicks testing to the downside. If we lose that level, absolutely fine. All we're going to do is trickle down to the 0.382. So yeah, potentially for a short position down to the downside. If you can short this asset on futures, yeah, I think you can actually. So yeah, potentially a nice move to the downside there. And you can see from that point, guys, you can see the support that we actually do find on this area. So that's another potential buy zone. What I would really be looking out for here for this asset is the volume weighted ATR bands to come up to around the 0.382, and that'll be priced at around $2.25. If we can come up to this area, this is a really strong buy zone for WIF, because in that instant, what is happening, you're actually creating, that's the wrong tool, you're actually creating what is known here as a range, okay, what is known here as a range, and then from that range, we can basically potentially be expecting a leg to the upside, okay? The leg to the upside that we could be looking for here is going to be a measure move, something along the lines of this, okay? Obviously, we've got to come down to this low before that, and the measure move would actually line up pretty goddamn perfectly with 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. And in terms of a percentage gain to the upside here for that, it's going to be around another 33% for your bags. Okay, so yeah, very bullish here for WIF. If we do see a nice breakout here, candle body closes on the 12-hour would be perfect here around 33333. Good stuff there. Now, let's get deep down and dirty into a price prediction for the next 6 to 12 months, just referencing other meme coin competitors and market caps and all that juicy stuff. So if we're looking at the market cap for WIF right now here, we're going to jump over to CMC, and you can see the market cap that we're actually the fully diluted market cap, very important here. It's currently sat around $3 billion. Okay, it's currently sat around $3 billion. If we're going to be going to competitors in the space here, you've got Doge, 28 billion. You've got SHIB, 18 billion. One thing I'm actually looking at as a very close competitor would be Pepe, okay? And Pepe is currently sat around 3.2, okay? So you're near enough taking over Pepe. Once you actually overtake Pepe, what I would say here is you're probably going to see a massive influx come through, because a lot of people got into Pepe, then got out of Pepe because there was a whole shebang going on with the founders and stuff like that. So a lot of people actually ditch Pepe, and the moment that they see that WIF has taken over Pepe, you're probably going to get an influx of investors there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. And a lot of Pepe guys will probably come over to WIF if they haven't already. So yeah, if you are looking for a price prediction for WIF here, if we're going to be competing with the big dogs, pun intended, in the crypto space right now, you're probably looking at around an $18 billion market cap, which is currently SHIB. And remember, guys, that's still conservative in this bull market, okay? So if we're just going to say that WIF gets to 18 billion, for example, and that is going to be SHIB at this level in this current market, so SHIB's probably going to hit, I don't know, probably $30 billion market cap at the height of the bull run, maybe more than that. Who knows at this point with the influx? It's going to be the biggest bull market in history, right? So if we're going to be conservative here, we can say that WIF is going to be looking at around, if we're at $3 billion now, up to around $18 billion, that's going to be around a 6x on our investment, okay? So if we're going to be doing a 6x on our investment, that's going to be a 700% move on the chart. So let's do a price range from where we are now, and this is going to give us a price, an actual target price for WIF over the next 6 to 12 months here. I mean, it's ridiculously high. Okay, yeah, it's going to be up around $24 a coin. $24 for every single coin for WIF. And remember, guys, that's being completely conservative. That is comparing it to SHIB's market cap at this current state of it right now, okay? And we know SHIB is currently undervalued, okay, because we're not really in a massive alt season right now. Yeah, there's a lot more room in the tank there for WIF. So yeah, that's going to be a price prediction of around, what did we say? Around $25, we'll say, for around a 6x. Was it 6x or 7? That's an 8x, right? Okay, so maybe a little bit lower than that, right? Yeah, so 7x we said. No, 6x. Yeah, we said 6x. So it's going to be a 500% move. Sorry, did that wrong. Yeah, so around $18 a coin, okay? Around $18 a coin is what we're sort of looking for WIF, and that's, as I said, a nice conservative prediction. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Do appreciate it. That's going to be a WIF update. Let me know what you think in the comments of when you got into WIF. I'm intrigued because some of you got in really early. How much you're up so far, and what's your target price point to see to the upside here, because there is many levels that we can see here. I'm intrigued to see where you guys got in from a community standpoint. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out, and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Yeah, so that was quite a long video on WIF. I didn't mean to go on that long about it, guys. I do apologize, but we were going to some pretty good data there. I'm pretty happy with that overall. So yeah, we'll see how that video performs. Just having a look at the chat quickly before we move on to the next altcoin here. Just coming up to an hour on the stream here. Meme buyers often don't look up a lot of YouTubers to do TA. Yeah, you are right. But the moment you say price prediction or you put 10x in your thumbnail, they're like, oh my god, I've got to watch that. They're all FOMO degen junkies. So yeah, it's good to capitalize on that for sure, bringing the audience in. And hey, if we can teach people TA as well, it's also very good, because if they can get some money there, it's always a good thing. I see, actually that's my only investment I have, to be honest. It's only a 3 billion. It's at 3 billion plus market cap, FYI. 3 billion plus market cap. Yeah, just about 3 billion plus, right? Yeah, 3 billion 82 million 950, right? Yeah, are we there with our mask trade? This is getting good, actually. I'm quite happy about this because you guys know we are looking for this market cipher short here for mask. Looking pretty good for a nice little move here. But we are slightly concerned about this stochastic RSI crossing over a little bit too early, okay? So we are still looking for a bit more upside to send the stochastic up a bit more, and then we get the crossover up here. That might mean the anchor is going to be a bit higher here, the sub anchor, and that means the entry is going to be a lot more beautiful here. But yeah, hopefully we can see that. If not, is what it is. We'll move on. But yeah, let's do some more altcoins here, and let's see what we're looking at. And we have LR coming through. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all well. You too. Into everything as well on the stream. Nice to see you on the stream there. And what else are we looking at? We did want to see Pocket Network from Donna. Let's do a little bit of Pocket Network. P-O-K-T. Pocket Network. That right there is not what I like to see. It's a bit too that's really, I just don't like charts like that. It's just obviously extremely bullish, but you can see the sell-off is just disgusting. So not great. But let's break this down on more of a macro scale. I'm not going to do a video on it, but we can just break this down together and see what we're looking at from an indicator standpoint. One thing that would concern me, maybe excite me, is going to be a potential bull flag scenario here, and that's a very long bull flag in terms of this move from January, the start of the year, all the way to currently now. Obviously, massive breakout scenario there. Seeing this momentum to the upside here is just ridiculous. Maybe 100% there. Yeah, just over 100%, 120% there for that asset. So what I would say here is you're currently experiencing what we call a retest, and a retest of this bull flag, parallel channel, whatever you want to call it, is bullish. Okay, it's bullish for a potential move back up to the upside after seeing 100% move to the upside and then a retracement all the way back down here. This is very interesting. So there could be another 35% move on the cards there for this retest to be coming through here. So yeah, I would say it's actually a pretty nice trade from what we're looking at here. What I would like to see is more of a candle body close above this daily here. I mean, you did get it there. Sorry, above this 60-minute volume weighted ATR band. I mean, you did get it there, but you're still breaking lows here. So you haven't really actually found the floor from this current massive move to the upside. So yeah, that's sort of what I would be looking at for an entry point, and I would simply just be longing it up to the next volume weighted ATR band. And yeah, overall looking pretty good, I would say. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Market structure wise is looking pretty good as well. Massive moves to the upside. You've got higher lows coming through. You've got higher low tests as well. That's your higher low test. You can see an invalidation of a higher low there, but the bullish momentum is strong. The force is strong in this one, if you will. Yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there for this asset. Yeah, this I don't really like. To capitalize on the next move up, yep, usually probably pretty easy. But you can see from that point the volume is just really fallen off here. So maybe it was a massive announcement and then or a marketing wave or something along the lines of that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can see the sell-off, but you're slowly trying to find your floor here. You're slowly trying to find your floor, and once you've found that floor, then I would expect another leg up there. So yeah, that's what I would say about that coin. Their marketing is good, listing on several exchanges. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, Kurd, can you check ISSP? Let's have a little look at that. This is a new coin, I presume? Please tell me if I'm on the right chart. I mean, I didn't really have a choice for anything else there, Kurd. I mean, first instance, don't want to be negative Nancy, but these wicks are concerning to me. Okay, these wicks are sell-off wicks on the daily, so you see a nice bit of bullish momentum and you just get sold into straight away. So that does show that you are being sold into quite aggressively. So yeah, that'd be the first thing that I would say there for this asset. I see it's 2 mil market cap. Yeah, it's new. Okay. Yeah, so this is probably just if if it is a new asset, I don't know the extent of the project and what it's doing from a fundamental standpoint and a utility standpoint. But usually when you do see a chart like this, when you launch, I guess this does look like a pre-sale. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't look like a pre-sale. A pre-sale, what a pre-sale chart usually does, it opens up here, crashes down, finds the floor, and then we see a nice return there. So what I would say here is basically a stealth launch to the upside here and buying up their own supply, and then usually a massive dump to the downside. Absolutely fine for this to happen, and this is the point where you're trying to find that floor. So the floor is currently around 1305 here, and usually you do see these wicks at the start because it might be team tokens as well. When they see a nice move to the upside, they're like, I want to capitalize on that move straight away, and they start selling off. Team tokens will only last so long. They can only sell so many, and at a 2 mil market cap, if it has got good utility and stuff like that, then yeah, I would expect extremely higher prices for this asset. But again, I haven't looked at this from a fundamental standpoint. From a TA standpoint right now, from new launches, this is your floor. You have only tested this twice, unfortunately, over a week, couple of week period here, which isn't too bad considering you are holding that. So yeah, I would say this is quite a strong floor right now. So I'm going to plot that in. And yeah, so what did you say? You said you bought from 0.00007. Okay, 17. I guess here. Guess this is your entry. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad entry. I'd say not a bad entry, just above the floor there. And you do actually have support on this zone. So you're currently going to be up around 45%, which isn't too bad. Did you take profit at your 2x? That's the question. Yes, so yeah, interesting stuff there. What I would say, overall, the chart, it's very hard at this early stage to get that much of a grasp to do TA on a chart like this. You haven't got that much data. You haven't really got that much of a solid floor that you can be referencing there. So yeah, I probably would expect a continued sell-off here, as you are seeing today, and then likely a bounce at around 2.2060, and then it all depends on their marketing strategy from that point. If it is a new coin, if it's just going to be, if they are listing it on centralized exchanges, which they have done on KuCoin, then it does show they've got budget behind the project. Now, they did this straight off the bat from what we can see here, and they have what it looks like try to recuperate some of these funds from the volume. Now, if that is the case here, it basically means they've got more volume. Sorry, they've got more funds in the treasury there that they can be using. Now, if that is, as I said, if that is the case, what is likely to be happening here, and what a lot of projects do when they do start, if they haven't got investors, if they haven't got massive budgets, they will recuperate funds, and then they will use that funds for more exchange listings, for basically more marketing, right? Because if you get listed on Coinbase or Binance or KuCoin, for example, what happens? They will post on their Twitter, and they will basically tell everyone that they're going to list you, etc., etc., etc. So from a marketing standpoint, it is quite a smart move to do that, but it does make the chart looks kind of rough at the start. But if you're going for I know $100 million market cap, then what you see here at the start here, it's going to look like a little tiny blip on the chart. Okay, it's going to look a little tiny blip on the chart, and people won't take any notice of that if you do get there in the future. Okay, so yeah, that's sort of what I would be saying here. As I said, I don't know anything about the fundamentals here, but what I would be dissecting is their marketing strategy, their marketing plan, and to see what you can sort of expect from that point there. But yeah, doesn't look from a TA standpoint, doesn't look too great here, but it's still very low cap. And again, I don't know the utility, I don't know the fundamentals, so we sit and we wait. Basically, it could have potential, right? Could be a good investment. Has broken trend. Could you look at XRD? Yeah, I do need to do one more video. XRD. Not on. Oh, here it is. Oh. Into everything is a smiley face. Nice to see you on the stream. XRD looking good. Again, another new coin here from December. Very bullish to the upside, and this is an interesting wick to say the least. Don't know the fundamentals on this coin, guys. It is quite a new coin, only been around since late last year. So what we can see here is this is a very strong buying opportunity there, and we have seen that basically get bought straight back up, and then a massive uptrend continue from there. Again, very hard to do TA on an asset like this. We could do something on the hourly, look at volume weighted ATR bands, and look at micro market structure here. So let's plot that in quickly. Don't want to not waste time on this, but don't want to go into too much detail on this because I've got to end the stream fairly soon. Meant to be in a meeting. Maybe they're watching. Yeah, anyway, let's get into this. From a market structure standpoint, that is the high been broken from the higher low there. And you can see this is going to be the higher low that we could potentially be setting for this uptrend in the future, okay? So, yeah, if we do break this high around 8 cents 6 there, this is going to be the higher low. So overall, looks really, really good. Very clean chart there. Let's get some trend lines going in there. Get as many touches as possible. Again, I'm just doing this roughly, guys. This would be the upward sloping parallel channel that we can be looking for there. Levels of support coming through around 7 cents 3. Overall, looking pretty good. Nice bounce on the 15-minute volume weighted ATR band. Micro bull flag as well there. That you are in a potential breakout scenario for there, which does give a price prediction up to around the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band, which will be testing all-time highs for this asset. So yeah, overall, looking really quite bullish on XRD for the moment here. Would expect all-time highs to be tapped at around probably 8 cents 9 there, and then probably another swift rejection back to 8 cents 6. That's what I would say. Oh, ISSP is the first meme coin and Sui 404 coin on Sui. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Sui? S-U-I, anyway. Okay. And you are seeing, we do see new meme coins on these new chains doing quite well. So, yes, probably want to watch there. Let's have a little look at, I want to do a video on... Let's look at crypto bubbles. What's doing well today? Don't really want to do GT. I mean, I could. Prefer to do something like AVAX, or I think I did AVAX yesterday. Why don't we do Gala? Let's do a bit of GameFi Gala. I know you guys do like Gala as well, so yeah, let's do Gala together and let's break that down and see if we can get some nice predictions for that asset. Let's get rid of that TA. Okay. Where are we at? Yeah, that's going to be the higher low that's not confirmed. It's going to be the high, high, low. Yes, okay. And then, do we have all-time highs on this asset? Yes, we do. Getting tired now. Getting tired. Slowing down. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you did enjoy it, smash a like on it. It does help out tremendously in terms of the algos. And in terms of the live sub count, we are climbing, guys. We are getting there. 4,231 as it stands. We're going to try and aim for 5,000 subscribers before the halving. That'd be absolutely crazy if we can hit that. That is the target. Yeah, we'll see how close we can get to that. Don't think we're going to get it because we've got to get 770 subscribers basically before the halving, which is in maybe 20 days roughly. So yeah, it's going to be a journey. If we can get there, it would be pretty cool. Hey, apples called Gala. That's funny. Gala apples, right? Anyway, let's do a video on Gala. I'm here today to give you an update on Gala. GameFi coin coming through. We're going to be breaking this down from a technical analysis perspective. We're going to be looking at market structure, key buying areas, and at the end of the video, guys, we're going to be going into a price prediction to see how high this asset could be going over the next 6 to 12 months. And also, I'm going to be looking at suggested buying areas as well for you to potentially review and get in if you would like to. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Please take note of that. If you like the content, smash a like on it. But without further ado, let's get straight deep down and dirty into the charts today. Okay, so from a market structure perspective, what have we seen for Gala? Gala is currently up at around 8 cents is the high for Gala, currently trading around 6 cents there. But what we're seeing from a market structure perspective is actually pretty scary, okay? And the reasoning why I'm saying this, guys, is because the most recent high low that we've got is actually down at around 3 cents. From a market structure macro standpoint, that's quite scary, okay? And the reason why it is because you can actually dump down near enough 50% there, 49% there on the chart the volume weighted ATR band wants to get out of the way. Yeah, 49% there on the chart you could dump down, and you're actually still going to be in a bullish macro trend, okay? So what you need to do here to solidify a position, to solidify the trend here, you want to break this high. If you break this high, you're going to confirm this higher low. The higher low that I'm referring to here is around 5 cents. Okay, so even if you do come down to this area, I would expect support, but just be prepared for excuse me, for it to be volatile here. That's definitely a point to be looking out for there. But yeah, ideally you want to come up and break this high. The reason why you've got this huge gap in percentage here is because you actually you exploded off you exploded in terms of upwards momentum here, and then saw downwards. Saw downside and haven't really seen that momentum to the upside continue just yet. But hey, it's GameFi, guys. It's slightly lagging here. We are going to see this this niche explode, so be prepared. We will hit these highs very, very, very shortly. But yeah, let's look at volume weighted ATR band to see where we are with that. Currently trading above the 12-hour volume weighted ATR band in a progressionary stance. That's bullish. The 60 minutes in a progressionary stance, bullish. The 4-hour is slowly curling down here. So what I would say, if we do see a big spike, the 4-hour, if that is in a digressionary stance here, then I would expect resistance off that bad boy. But overall, most of the volume weighted ATR bands are looking progressive here, which is a very, very bullish sign for this asset in terms of bounce points. Okay, now let's jump down to the micro here, and let's see what else we're looking out for there for this asset, and let's do some basic TA on this trend lines, all of that good stuff. Okay, so going to be trying to get as many touches as possible for this. So yeah, probably going to do something along the lines of that. Do have a little bit of spillage to the downside there, but that's absolutely fine here. What I would say is going to be a trend line looking like so. Nice Bitcoin long signal coming through on the video there. And you can see this is going to be the move to the upside that I would sort of be looking out for there. Move to the upside, up to this area, up to the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band is very, very likely, unless we break this to the downside. If we break this to the downside, there is going to be a short position, guys. The short position will consist of a measure move that does look like this. The measure move does look like this, and we're going to be taking that. We're going to be dragging that down somewhat like so, okay? And I like to weigh up all different directions for this asset, guys, because no matter where it's trading, we can trade it sideways, we can trade it to the upside, we can trade it to the downside, okay? So if this is dumping down, we can get a nice short position of around 11% there. Now into buying areas for Gala and price predictions for the next 6 to 12 months here. As I said, currently trading around 6 cents there. If we're looking at all-time highs for Gala that we do have on this Bybit chart, all-time highs for Gala up around 84 cents. So it basically shows that this asset is massively underpriced at this level, okay? Around 6 cents to 84 cents in terms of a price movement here is just ridiculous gains, okay? It's going to be around a 1,176. That's like a 12x here. So a potential 12x here on Gala going back to all-time highs for that asset, okay? And that's completely likely, okay? It's very, very likely for that to happen in the next 6 to 12 months here, coming into this alt season, into this lovely, lovely, juicy, juicy bull market here. And GameFi is just slowly waking up here, guys. So definitely a coin to watch here, I would say. And if you're looking for a potential entry point here for Gala, there is definitely something to really be looking out for there. And let's break that down here on the daily. We'll go to the daily chart because and we'll probably throw some Fibonacci in there as well to see if we can get some nice clean bounce points. But the first thing that I would say, guys, is going to be this most recent bounce point where we did see that, and that is currently situated at around 5 cents there. So that's going to be a very, very clean entry point. Remember, guys, even getting in at these areas, even getting in now, is still a smart move to be holding it over the next 6 to 12 months. So just let me reiterate that because it's very, very bullish what this asset could be potentially doing here. Now, let's look at other buy zones here. Again, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement lines up perfectly with that higher low that we're looking to confirm there. So again, that's another reason to be getting in at that level. That is going to be the most realistic buy zone for me. Again, obviously, I'm already in Gala. I've been in Gala for years now, so I'm going to be probably buying more at all these levels. If we do come down to test recent higher lows as well, the most confirmed higher low at 3 cents there, I will just be buying more. Okay, I'm just going to be buying more in this asset to be holding it over the next 6 to 12 months or so. because that's what you want to be doing here. Accumulation, guys. You want to be accumulating assets like this and holding for 6 to 12 months and letting it run, because there's just, it's basically free money, okay? You're coming into this market. We've seen this happen multiple times here. It's just basically free money to be had. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there on Gala. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before getting into any sort of asset that I am talking about on this channel, okay? But yeah, Fibonacci is what I would be looking for there. And let's do a Fibonacci retracement from the all-time high to the swing low of the bear market, because that's interesting data, guys, because we're actually going to be looking for the 0.5 Fibonacci area to be crossed there. Once that does get crossed, then it's basically moonshot time, okay? The 0.5 Fibonacci retracement is all the way up at around 42 cents, okay? So there's plenty of buying opportunities in this area. When we do cross this 0.5, guys, that basically means the confirmation of the trend is confirmed and we're going to the goddamn moon. Okay, so yeah, this is this whole area is just a complete accumulation phase. So definitely grab yourself some Gala if you like it. And yeah, that's going to be it from me in terms of a Gala update. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you're getting into Gala, if you got into Gala. When did you buy it? I'm really intrigued to see when you did get into it. And let me know what you think of Gala just in general. If you like the content, smash a like on it. It does help the channel out tremendously. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. And goodbye from me, Chester. Okay, that's Gala done, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. And if you are just joining the stream, I stream every single day, Monday to Friday. And we are just basically dissecting coins live on air. GMT's up around 8% today. Interesting stuff. Interesting. Near enough seeing highs potentially for that asset. Okay, interesting chart there. Just want to look at Market Cypher quickly again. Yeah, it sucks, man, because I was really looking forward to this trade. It's just we saw the stochastic coming through early, and we didn't get the lineup that we were hoping for. So hopefully we do see a bit more upside here, and the stochastic can come up there for Mask. I am just going to run through Market Cypher watch list today, guys, because I want to line up, and I've got to end this stream fairly shortly here. It's an hour and 22 minutes now. So yeah, just going to be running through this. Slightly boring for you guys, unfortunately, but yeah, just going to run through this. Money flow looking good there. Main anchor, so I'm going to be adding APE to the watch list there. APT, what are we looking at there? We're on the hourly, yep. Oh, I thought the stream crashed. We're still alive here. APT, not great. Money flow looking pretty strong here on ARB. Keeping that. Atom, no. Axie, no. Unfortunately, we were looking for a nice trade there, but didn't quite get it yesterday. Bitcoin Cash, looking good. Okay, we're going to keep that. We're going to watch that today. BNB, money flow, bit choppy. Not going to be touching that. BNB, sorry, BTC, no. CF, no. Doge, no. Dot, yes. Money flow looking smooth. We've got main anchors, no sub anchors yet, but Dot is one to watch today. DYDX, again, momentum, money flow looking good as well. Going to be watching that. Charts are looking good here for Market Cypher today, guys. Multiple positions. EOS looking good as well. ETC, Ethereum Classic, nothing too great there. Ethereum, not too bad. And Ethereum, we'll add that as well. Filecoin, let's have a little look. Nothing. No, at the moment, the money flow is pretty weak there. FTM, money flow not great, bit choppy. LDO, money flow not bad, not bad. Momentum strong as well. We're gonna add that and leave it on there. Link, too choppy, not about it. Litecoin, too choppy, not about it. Mana, bit of the central end, not gonna be. I mean, momentum isn't. We didn't get our main anchor, so yeah, we're gonna be leaving that. Mask, unfortunately, no entry there, from what we can see. Matic, not quite enough momentum there. Maker, too choppy. Neo, too choppy. OP, not enough momentum to the downside there. Sandbox, not enough momentum to the downside there. Solana, not bad. Solana, you bad girl. Not too bad. Maybe an entry there. Not the strongest money flow in the world. Stochastic not really low. So if you have money flow like this, guys, it's a good sign. Okay, it's a good sign because you can see it being quite big here, and then you've got the momentum and the sub anchor. But as the money flow is still not as smooth as you would like here, what you want to see is a really strong stochastic crossover on the lower side with this entry to be getting into that, okay, to be getting into that long. And you haven't seen that, so unfortunately, we're not going to be touching on that today for Solana. Move on to SUI, SUI. This is strong. Okay, we're gonna be reviewing this over the day because we got smooth money flow, really nice there, and we're still in that smooth money flow even though we've had a massive dump. Momentum is strong there as well. So yeah, maybe a move to the upside, sub anchor, money flow, looking for a short position there if everything lines up good. Uniswap, no. VET, no. XRP, yes. XRP, yes. We will keep that. Smooth money flow looking strong, momentum looking strong as well. First two confluences. This is a bit too choppy for my liking. So yeah, I'm not going to be messing with YFI today. But yeah, that's going to be Market Cypher done, guys. We're going to be doing updates on those trades throughout the day in the TG. So make sure you jump to the link in the description for that. Let's have a little look. I bought some... Oh, God. Sorry, just stretching. I went to the gym for the first time yesterday in a couple of weeks because I wasn't feeling 100%. And now I'm really aching. So we're back to square one. Gambling. I mean, trading is just intelligent gambling, really, isn't it? You just get more data than a football match. A lot of people are requesting AVAX, so I'm going to have a little look at AVAX quickly, and then we're going to be calling it a day, guys. And remember, guys, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday, so if you are enjoying the content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, yeah, you just did. Aiming for 5,000 subs in the next sort of 20, 30 days before the halving. That would be really cool if we could hit that and growing the channel as well. And yeah, here every single day. If you do want to get involved with that, you're more than welcome. I'm going to look at AVAX from a Market Cypher perspective just quickly because I'm intrigued on that. Looking at money flow and all that good stuff. So look at AVAX. We're going to do Binance. And that is nice and strong. Okay, really nice and strong actually. I would have liked stochastic a bit lower there for this entry point, but yeah, overall AVAX is you're seeing money flowing out of AVAX right now. So even though it is looking really bullish here, I would expect a pullback. Stochastic is going to cross over on the top side here. When you see a stochastic crossover on the top side here, you're likely to see a bit of a pullback here on the chart here. I mean, the money flow is positive there, so it wasn't the best example, but still a nice little pullback there. And that is the hourly time frame, so that is still worth around near enough 1% there. But yeah, if you get the other confluences as well, it's very strong for a potential pullback. So I would expect a micro pullback for this asset, and then potentially, if that is going to form a sub anchor around this sort of area with the money flow there, then you're probably looking at a pretty strong buy signal actually, probably later on, probably worth around 2.74%. Just looking at the Market Cypher. Let's bring it up on from a TA perspective as well. Currently seeing sideways action here for AVAX today, but one thing that is screaming out at me is going to be a bullish pennant chart pattern, guys. That is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the top of said uptrend, and that usually means continuation to the upside. Very good stuff. And if we are looking for a trade for that and potential price action, we could be doing a measure move like so. Sorry, price prediction, and that is going to be bringing us up to around $64 a coin. Okay, so yeah, interesting stuff there. We obviously have got obstacles along the way. We've got the 12-hour volume weighted ATR band. We've got a heavy level of resistance at 59 there. 60-minute volume weighted ATR band in a digressionary stance, so we're likely to get pretty heavy rejection from that as well, and you can see rejection from these areas. So yeah, overall I would be bullish on AVAX here, and you can see on the 3-day we have just seen a candle body close above the 3-day, and we have tested this already over the last sort of 7 hours or so. So yeah, overall I would expect bullish momentum here for AVAX over the next few hours or so. Looking pretty goddamn good in my opinion. That might actually be a long. Yeah, at least up to 55.9, at least up to 55.9. Now you have reclaimed that chart pattern as well, probably around 2.21%, looking really strong there. Just thinking, can we get any more data quickly? So, where are those automatic Fibonacci retracement lines? That's a good sign. Let's bring them in, and then also I want to bring in the volume weighted Fibonacci retracement. Better on the lower term time frames here if you're looking for a biased. Yeah, so again, this is looking pretty strong here for an entry point for this position. I would say it's going to be above this this Fibonacci area here. So when you test these lower ones here, these lower bands here, then you see candle body closes above it. Usually means you're going to see nice strong momentum to the upside. Okay, and that's pretty much what we're going to see here. Ideally, after testing quite a few. There's a lot of signs that we're going to head up here. So at least of a move around 1.57% for AVAX. And in terms of automatic Fibonacci retracements, let's go to the 4-hour here, because the next Fibonacci retracement area is actually going to be the 2.36, which will bring up around a 2.42% move. I would be staggering TPs along this area here, but yeah, overall looking pretty bullish here for AVAX. Yeah, looking pretty strong, I'd say. Yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Just going to look at Matic quickly for iCall. Just quickly, I'm not going to go into too much depth on Matic, right? I did do a Matic video yesterday. If you want to go check that out, dissected the chart, gave you nice price predictions over the next sort of 6 to 12 months or so. But yeah, just quickly looking at Matic, I would say that we do have upward sloping parallel channel. I mean, haven't done it just yet, but yeah, bear with me. Upward sloping parallel channel and a break to the downside is quite likely here. Probably around a 2% move to the downside here. If this retest is going to play out, come on, get it right. If this retest is going to play out, you could be expecting a move back down to the Fibonacci, which is going to be the 0.236, and that is going to be, could potentially see a measure move down of around this much. Quite a big chunky boy there of around 95 cents is going to be a price target for that if you are going to see downside continue. That's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I will see you in the Telegram, where we're going to be dissecting trades all day long from a market cipher perspective. And also, guys, we're going to be executing those trades over on Fairdesk. If you want to go copy my trades, you can simply go and do that. It's not signals from where my trades come in. You have to execute it yourself. All you need to do is deposit, press copy, and any trade that I execute, your money will instantly execute. If I make money, you make money. It's a win-win-win situation there. So if you want to go do that, link is in the description for that. And also, this stream is sponsored by BingX. Nice promotions running on BingX at the moment. Around $2,260 you can get if you subscribe to well, you don't need to subscribe to anything. You sign up, you deposit, you trade, you get rewards. It's as simple as that. And this is tailored specifically to the community, to the CC gang for the next 3 days. Okay, but yeah, that's gonna be it from me. How can you see the chart with all those indicators plastered all over it? Because you gotta work out what each indicator means, and then how to basically navigate each indicator. So if you watch the stream continuously, you'll see I'm always turning them off and on, right? I'm always turning them off and on to get a different bias and basically dissecting it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's I'm not Skydemex, my man, coming through. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Hope you're having a fantastic time. You've been here like for years now. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you on caught a stream in what, maybe 2 years or so, but yeah, nice to see you popping by. And yeah, I think it's quite a common thing. People are like, oh, your chart looks so messy, man, how can you even navigate that? It's you gotta know exactly what every indicator means and then get a bias from that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning for a nice nice crypto show. But yeah, see you in the Telegram.